What do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday night primetime here on EA Sports. Tonight, we'll get a primetime preseason matchup between the visiting team and our home team. We're just seconds away from getting this one started, and Sunday night primetime is off and running. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives them the first. We've set it downs from the 37. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Brought in by Turner. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down.
Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. We've set it downs from 37. First down, play action. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They're going to try to throw for it. On the turf, falls out, he lost it. And the defense has got it. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
Yeah, and such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs. They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Throws this one deep down the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves them with 4th and 4. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Headed out right. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory. Now looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown. These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Thanks to the penalty, they'll kick it away from further up the field. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to start the drive. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Chased out to his right. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. Buying some time right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And that is good for a first down.
A gain of 7. Result is a first down.
Back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
At the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Fourth down, pass coming. Throw is caught by the back. And they're all over him after that catch. Won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs. Offense to the line. Here we go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Hits the 40. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him.
And that was off. No good. A lot of game left here, but we'll see if that's a point that they regret not having later on in this contest. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Brings it in at the 13. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the hit helps send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives him a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Finds a man right side. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Turner for the completion. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
At the 36-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He's got it on the bootleg. Rolling out to his left. He can run it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards results in a 1st down.
Man in motion here. They'll go play action. That one complete to Turner. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Number 3. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Design bootleg here. On the move, headed right. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Kate, little good news, bad news, right? Bad news, you take a sack. Good news is you do actually have a few more plays in your playbook. Everybody always says, well, you got more room to operate. No, what you have are now more options with that offense. Now you got to avoid taking a sack and get that ball out of your hand.
Setting up, 2nd and goal. Pass play now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Carter. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. And they're going to turn it over as 4th and goal fails. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Looking to throw here. He rolls to his right. Through the 40. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out. It's complete! Oh my, they left it wide open downfield. And that is a touchdown!
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He'll take this at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They're going to try and throw it here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. They're going to be set up with first and goal after that INT.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
It's a gain of 3, and they're going to have second and goal from the 4.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They go to him again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to the line. This is second and 4. He's dropping back to throw. One's complete right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means first down.
A gain of 7. Result is a first down.
Back to throw now. White working downfield, and he has it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throw caught at the 6. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Dump off caught by his back. He has the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And his guys still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives him the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down. He's going to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he can escape no longer. They roll him over and bring him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
That's caught for the first. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35. Back to pass on first and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The final throw before the break. Connects on the crosser. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, the starters likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make their case for roster spots as our second half is underway. Here's a return from the 7.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down, play action. Completed over the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Another carry for him. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back now, pressure coming. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and goal. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they push their lead to 23.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Will begin his return from the 11. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. It's a design boot. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Vacates quickly left side. Caught on the comeback route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Throwing on 2nd. He rolls to his right. Brought in right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job.
And they take this in for the score. These these guys. Make them pay for turning it over. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The XP is up and good. And these guys grow their lead yet again.
Our home team 37. Visitors 7.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do.